Okay, joined by David Curtin, the Ballyboden St Endas manager here at Parnell Park. After a side's Go Ahead Dublin Senior 1 Hurling Quarter Final victory over Lucan Sarsfields, 221 to 23 points, the final score. David, a happy man leaving Parnell Park this afternoon?
Yeah, Derek, look, a really tight game there. There was nothing in it right through. I suppose we got goals at crucial times, and it's all about the result, and we're just delighted to get out of that with the result today, because we knew from the league final, obviously, the challenge they'd put in front of us, and they did that, and it went right down to the wire as expected. So delighted to get out with the win.
Yeah, tight game as you said. You got the goals at crucial times, but in the first half and the second half, the second goal, the penalty, put you, I think, 4 points clear, and you were 4 clear in and around the 40th minute mark. Lucan brought it down to 1 point around that time, so really brought the game right down to the wire, but you were able to push, I think, 4 or 5 points clear, but with about 10 minutes to go. So you really were able to, I guess, take the bull by the horns and win that game in that 10 minutes between the 40th and 50th minute.
Yeah, I mean, after the penalty, they came right back at us again, and they brought it, as you said, back to a point, and we had to respond. So we're pleased with our lads' response with that, to finish the game strongly and win by a couple of points in the end. Look, certainly, and that's what we're showing there, a lot of heart by our fellas. So look, you have to be pleased with that, certainly, and they finished strong, which is what we would have wanted, obviously.
Yeah, it's only a few weeks on from the league final. Obviously, Lucan had a victory over yourselves heading in that league final a few weeks ago. Obviously, a turnaround today. You must be happy with how the differing approaches, I guess, and differing games you've had for yourselves in these two games.
Yeah, certainly. Look, they were full deserving winners on the day of the league final back in July in O'Toole Park, and bet us out the gate on the day, really. And we could have no complaints about that day, but look, every day is different, and today we got the goals at the right time, and it gave us a bit of momentum. So just happy to win the game. It wasn't about beating Lucan again, it was about winning the game, progressing to the last 4, which is what we wanted to do ultimately, and we did that.
I know he likes talking about it. Colin Keeney turned 40 yesterday and had a brilliant performance again today. You played with him for many years. You're obviously managing him and coaching him now. What a man to have at your disposal, both yourself and obviously the footballers as well. Yeah,
look, a serious guy, and look, Connell, I suppose age is irrelevant, really. Like, if you're still doing it, it's not about his age, and that's the way we'd look at it. Plenty of slagging, all right, about his age, but no, he does it week in, week out in training, and he does it obviously when it comes down to the big days. And testament to the man to still be playing dual at his age, and it's phenomenal, really, what he does.
Yeah, and finally, the draw for the semi-finals takes place after the second game here this afternoon. Where do you feel you are heading into the semi-finals? Where do you feel you are as a team? How do you feel you've maybe progressed during the championship?
Yeah, it's difficult to know, obviously. Look, Coola were deserving winners in this last group game, the last time out, and so we have to look. Today was just about getting. We weren't thinking about the semi-finals, but look, we know what lies ahead. There's whoever we draw, Kilmacud Crokes and Coola rather. So county champions and a team that are well used to winning county titles. So whoever we get in the draw, we'll know what's ahead of us, and we'll just knuckle down the next couple of weeks.